Zombie survival trig. Your story. This is it. The end of the world. There are zombies everywhere, in abandoned buildings, in schools, in gas stations, in churches, in the woods, in your nightmares. You yourself, having perused all the current hip zombie-related media, have managed to squeak by and survive in this harsh new world. There have been some close calls, but things are starting to look up. You were, a high schooler, about to graduate when the zombie apocalypse hit. After the school's released, you came home, but your parents were nowhere to be found. The city cleared out, except for the walking dead, and you were all alone. It was pretty hard on you at first, but eventually, you came to be the tough, no-nonsense survivor that you are now. Your new life. You've hacked out a rough-and-tumble existence with the help of your machete and your Glock 17. You've holed up in a pretty sturdy barn up in the hayloft. You've got a pretty set routine of running out to the Dollar General, grabbing what you need and getting out just as quick. Life isn't good, but it could be a lot worse. You're taking inventory of your supplies, but you already know you're running low on water. Looks like another trip to the Dollar General. You grab your machete, nicknamed Krauser, and your Glock 17, nicknamed Leon, and head out. Today. It's just an ordinary run to the Dollar General. You grab a pack of 24 water bottles and head out. Nothing to worry about. You step outside and see a horde of zombies in the distance. They haven't noticed you yet. Their attention seems to be focused on something else. You look closer and see that they're focused on another survivor who's lying on the ground with a wounded leg. You can make out their face, and you realize it's one of your old friends from high school. You have to save them. The problem. Time for action. You have to find the other two sides of your survival triangle and the other angle. You have 5 bullets, and there are 3 zombies. If you answer all 3 questions right, you kill the zombies and save your friend. If you miss, you get 2 extra chances, but after that... Math survival time. You know, don't ask me how, that the angle near you is 53 degrees. The angle near the zombies is 90 degrees. And you know that your friend is about 15 feet away from the zombies. So, how do you find the angle near your friend? Okay, so now that you know all the angles, you have to find the distance between you and your friend, you and the zombies and your friend. This is important because if the distance is too long, you'll have to leave your friend. You remember from those long ago days of Math 4 about sine, cosine, and tangent, and you realize that's just what you need to use in this situation. So, first shot, the distance between you and your friend. The second shot, the distance between you and the zombies. And the third shot, the distance between the zombies and your friend. Moment of truth. Did you hit all the zombies? Does your friend live or die? Into the woods. You decide to try your luck in the woods to see if you can kill a deer or something for supper tonight. As you sneak quietly through the forest, you hear an airplane. You look up and see it in the sky, flames coming out of one of the engines. You watch until it passes from your sight, and then you hear and feel the plane hit the ground. You have to help whoever might be in that plane, and if there are no survivors, there might be some good loot inside. But how do you get there? Math survival time. You make a rough estimate that the plane was about 300 feet in the air when you spotted it above you, and you estimate that the plane fell maybe about 900 feet away from you. You don't know that for certain, but you can use your estimations to find out how far the plane is from where you first spotted it using cosine and Pythagoras' theorem. But you have to hurry, otherwise the noise from the plane crash will attract zombies, and then the plane will be too dangerous to go near. Plot twist. You get to the airplane, and as it turns out, it's an army plane, and the surviving military men know of an army base not far from where you are, and they managed to radio for help before they went down. They offer you a ride to their base, and to what might be the first sense of security since D-Day hit. You gladly accept. The end.